Welcome to Champaign, Illinois, the season opener, 2021 season. Let's get ready to play football. Eli and I have been praying for this game all week, all the hype, all the build-up. UTSA Roadrunners coming to town. These two teams on paper, quite even, but Illinois is favored by a few points. We'll look to see if they can come out today in the first game for this new coaching staff. UTSA wins the toss, elects to defer to the second half as the 2021 season and the David Diehl era is underway in Champaign. Here we go, folks. Now, many of you have been questioning the quarterback situation, who's going to come out, and it appears it's going to be Isaiah Williams. The third-year sophomore battles through camp from Robinson as he throws a wild pass over there to Epstein, who was covered over there in the flats. Williams broke out, won the job, and it appears he'll be the starter for now. As he takes the ball, keeps it, spins, makes a man miss again, hurdles, and gets up to around the 44-yard line as Williams can make a little razzle-dazzle happen out on the field. First down and 10 now for the Illini as the handoff to Mike Epstein, who fumbles the ball, and it's picked up by Blake Gersady, the right guard. Epstein fumbles on the first carry of the season for himself, and man, what a wild start. The Illini are fortunate. Two very big mistakes that could have resulted in turnovers. They're lucky to have the ball here at midfield. Luke Ford in motion. As Epstein gets the ball this time, he hangs on and picks up the first down. It'll be interesting to see if Illinois uses a dual quarterback system, if Robinson gets to play at all, or if Williams is just the true starter. We'll see how this game unfolds as he scrambles to his right, throws across his body, and nearly picked off. That's going to be incomplete. And boy, Williams has looked rather jittery in his first few pass attempts of this game. We'll see if he can settle down here. Third down and 7. Williams fires and he hits Kyron Cumby for the first down. A chaotic start to the drive, but the Illini nonetheless are down at the 30-yard line as Cumby's going to be set on a jet sweep and he's not going to get anything. This coaching staff really likes Kyron Cumby. We didn't really get to talk much about him in the preseason video, but Cumby's a very speedy slot receiver that's going to be used hopefully as a weapon in this offense, and you can see his speed there. Third down and 2 now for the Illini. Epstein gets the ball, and he picks up the first down. First down and 10 now. Illini with a fresh set of downs. Williams gets a man in his face, and he fires to Luke Ford, and it looks like he's just short of the goal line. That looked like a touchdown to me. Williams moving around in the pocket and finds Ford there right at the pylon. This ball's at like the foot line, and they're just going to hand it to Epstein, who gets in there for the touchdown. How about that, folks? A chaotic start to the drive, and Illinois somehow retains possession, and they settle down and get the touchdown. Great start for David Diehl, Tony Peterson in this offense. Caleb Griffin, the kicker, will make the PAT, and the Illini are up 7-0 to start this game. Now the defense will make its debut as UTSA hands it off to McCormick, the running back, and he's going to pick up about 10 yards there, just short of the first down. UTSA likes to run the ball a lot. Narkisi, the quarterback, is a lefty, and he's going to run the read option there, and he's going to keep it himself and evade some tackles, and he's breaking free, and Witherspoon tracks him down and saves what would have been a touchdown there. A couple plays, and this defense is already on its heel. Narkisi finding room in the pocket, and he can't get out of it, but there is a flag. That's going to be a face mask on number 88, Keith Randolph, the left end. That wipes out a sack and that's going to give UTSA a first down. And it's basically a first and goal situation here. 1st and 10, Narkisi in the pocket, and he's going to find Franklin, and he's going to get tackled there by Shaman Cooper. 2nd and 5 now. Narkisi hands to McCormick, and Illini stop him. 3rd down and 5. Can the defense get a big stop here early in the game? And they hand it off to McCormick. That's a questionable play call. And they try to beat Illinois out on the edge, and Tariq Barnes comes in and gets him for the tackle for loss. A big stop for the defense now, as UTSA is going to have to bring on the field goal unit. And that field goal is knocked through. Both offenses are able to cash in on their first drives of this game. Kyron Cumby, he's back to return. He's the receiving man on this team. And Cumby goes up the line. He's got some speed, and you see why this coaching staff likes him a lot. Cumby with a 51-yard kickoff return. That's up to near midfield to start the drive. Great field position for the Illini. Epstein gets the ball, gets a huge hole, and he's rumbling up the middle for a first down. So far, the Illini are really relying heavily on Epstein. And Williams is going to fire, and he hits Armstrong, but he drops it in traffic. Jafar Armstrong, the Notre Dame transfer, looking to get his first reception as an Illini. Isaiah Williams has got to keep his poise on some of these throws as he scrambles out of the pocket, and he fires, and he hits Luke Ford somehow. That ball was caught and not picked off. Williams has looked very jittery and inconsistent with his passing. It'll be interesting to see if this keeps up, if they're going to change in a quarterback as he fires to Cumby there, and that ball was in traffic and it's dropped. David Diehl is very aggressive in these situations. This is a spot where on the opponent's side of the field, in 38-yard line, 4th and 9, the Illini are going to be aggressive and they're going to go for it. Williams in the pocket, has a lot of time to throw, and he fires, and it's picked off by Harmonson. My goodness. A terrible start for Isaiah Williams as his debut as the Illini quarterback. 3 for 8 and a pick. We'll see if Robinson comes out at quarterback, because it has not been a good start for the third-year sophomore. McCormick down there for a -2-yard loss. Stopped there by number 91, Jamal Woods. Marquisi scrambles in the pocket, and Tariq Barnes is there to knock him down for another 3-yard loss. This Illini defense so far, is, in a small sample size, been able to get some pressure. 3rd and long now. Marquisi in the pocket. It's a slip screen to McCormick, and Witherspoon is there to save UTSA from getting the first down, and that's going to force a punt. DeLavin Campbell, the 6th-string wide receiver, is going to be the punt returner for the Illini as he fumbles the ball and it gets poked out. Are you kidding me? Number 21 for UTSA returns it for a touchdown. What in the world just happened? It looked like Campbell stretched the ball out, and it just got poked out here on the replay. Campbell, as he got hit, stretches the ball out, and it just gets popped loose. What was in the world was he doing? That's a disastrous play on special teams as UTSA gets the touchdown and takes the lead. It's now 10-7. My goodness, some big mistakes for the Illini, who've been flirting with fire, and that one burned them. Epstein's going to get the ball now for 8 yards. Quarter coming to a close. Williams on the option. He's going to keep it, and he slides forward for a first down. Bit of a noisy first quarter here in the David Diehl era. Opening game, and we'll see if Williams can settle down. Williams hits Navarro, That's Donnie Navarro, the fifth-year senior. He's been eager for this season to happen. He's the main guy at receiver for this core, and you're going to see a lot of him this season. 2nd and 7 now. Williams is going to be changing the play at the line. Doesn't like what he sees in the defense. He's going to put Cumbie in the backfield, interestingly enough. And with no time to throw, he's just going to have to barely get rid of the ball and almost avoided a huge sack there. Boy, it's going to be 3rd and 7 now. Williams hands off to Epstein, and he's going to get 5 yards. It's going to be 4th and 2. That was an interesting call. You figure that the Illini are going to be playing 4-down territory when they're running it on 3rd down and 7. UTSA shows blitz, as this is a big play here early in the game. Williams changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Williams snaps the ball. He's going to roll to his right, and he finds Epstein, and he just gets the 1st down. Nicely done. Fresh set of downs now for the Illini. Williams in the pocket, picks up a nice block there. Hightower, and Brian Hightower is going to get his first reception of the season. It's a big one over the middle for 28 yards. The Illini now 1st and goal at the 4-yard line, as they're going to hand off to Epstein, and nothing's there. That's a 2-yard loss. Goal line offense will be interesting to see how this is handled, as Williams finds no one open, and he's going to have to take the sack. Walter Beatty hits him there, and that's going to put the Illini all the way back at the 14-yard line. 5 wide. Williams changing some hot routes as he sits in the pocket. He's going to fire and gets hit. And that ball's incomplete. It looked like number 55 there. Blake Gersady on the right guard. He just got beat. Caleb Griffin knocks it through, his first field goal of the season. And we're all knotted up at 10. Narkisi and the Roadrunners take the ball now, midway through the 2nd quarter, see if they can get a score before half. Narkisi's going to keep it, and he's going to pick up the 1st down there. Nice stiff arm. Second down and 10 now for the Roadrunners. Narkisi in the pocket. He's going to scramble, and he's going to pick up a huge hole and get the 1st down. 2 big chunk runs for Narkisi, as he's been torching this Illini defense on some of these runs. Over the middle, he hits Jones. And UTSA work in the middle of the field now. 3 plays, 3 first downs in a row. Narkisi faces pressure. He's going to hit Clark on the outside and pick up 4 yards. Narkisi's going to keep it, and he's going to pick up another huge chunk play, a 13-yard rush for a 1st down. My goodness, Illinois is going to have to put a spy or something in the backfield if they're going to stop this. As Narkisi's going to run it again, but this time Barnes blows him up. You've seen it about 3 out of the last 4 plays. You figure they snuff it out once. As Narkisi's going to this time pitch it to McCormick, missed tackle, but Barnes is there to save the day once again. 3rd down and 6 now. Can the Illini get a stop and hold them to a field goal? Narkisi's going to fire wide open. Cephas in the flats, and Beeson comes, misses the tackle, and Cephas gets into the end zone. Looked like a busted coverage as Cephas was wide open in the flats. Narkisi, to his credit, finds him, and Beeson comes over. He's the corner, and he just missed that tackle. 17-10 now. Epstein gets the handoff, another big hole, and picks up 8 yards. I will say, at least so far, it looks like the running game for the Illini has been very solid. This offensive line's been giving Epstein some holes. Williams is going to be scrambling to his right. He can find no one. He's throwing downfield, though, and he finds Kamari Thompson. Oh, a huge play, a 51-yard reception to Kamari Thompson, as that was definitely Williams' best play so far today. Safety's coming in now. Williams is going to hot route there, and he's going to fire, looking for Thompson again, and he drops it in traffic. Safety came in, and Williams thought he got a shot at Thompson in the end zone there. 2nd down and 10. He's going to hand off to Epstein. He's got another big hole, and he's going to the goal line, and he scores. Mike Epstein, his first rushing touchdown. His second rushing touchdown, rather, today. The first one was a short goal line run. This one, big 20-yard run through the middle of the field. The offensive line opens a hole and makes a couple guys miss. And Epstein gets in. We're tied. 2 minutes left to go in the half here. We'll see if UTSA starts throwing the ball a little bit more with some clock that they can't afford to lose, as Narkisi hits McCormick, and he's going to get blown up there. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 now. And as the clock's running, David Diehl actually takes a timeout here. I like this from David Diehl. He called a timeout while the clock's running because he wants to get the ball back and score before the half. Narkisi fires downfield, and Witherspoon picks it off. Witherspoon with the interception, and he makes a man miss. And he gets tackled down near the 40-yard line of UTSA. What a play. That's just what the doctor ordered, as Devin Witherspoon, the captain of this defense, comes up big with a clutch interception and puts the Illini offense in great field position here with 1.5 minutes to go before the half. We'll see if Williams and this offense can cash in as he fires to Cumby on a bubble screen and picks up 5 yards. Williams is going to fire to Epstein in the flats, and Epstein gubs up for the 1st down. Illinois has got 2 timeouts here. They can manage the clock. Williams is going to scramble to his right, and he's going to fire to Epstein in traffic, and that's going to be only a 3-yard gain. The clock's running here. They elect not to take a timeout, and Williams is going to hit Epstein again, dumping it off to Epstein all day. An 11-yard reception as the clock stops with a 1st down. Can the Illini cash in with a touchdown here? Williams fires to Cumby in double coverage, and that's broken up there. Some of the decision-making for Williams today has been questionable, but to his credit, he has settled down for the most part since these first couple drives, as he wisely throws the ball away there and stops the clock. 3rd down and 10, 20 seconds to go. Big play here for the Illini, as Williams is going to fire to Navarro in the back of the end zone, and he catches it. Navarro hauls it in for the touchdown. What a throw by Isaiah Williams, and he finds Donnie Navarro, who got behind the defense and just barely toe taps it in the back of the end zone. That's what you love to see out of this offense, and Navarro's fired up as he gets his first touchdown on the season. And Illinois comes back to take the lead right here before the half. What a great series of events there these last couple drives have been. So far, the Illini got a huge yardage advantage on UTSA, and they've been controlling possession. UTSA with just 16 seconds to go, and it looks like they're just going to hand it off to McCormick, who gets up the middle, picks up a 1st down, and they're actually going to call a timeout there. Looks like they realized they could actually have a shot at getting some points, and they're going to run it again and call a timeout. Looks like they were trying to catch Illinois off guard, maybe with a draw, as Narcisi in the pocket, steps up, gets hit, and it's going to be 3rd and long. Looks like the Illini have prevent defense here, as Narcisi is going to fire it downfield, and that pass is broken up. Well, an interesting half to say nonetheless, but the Illini are ahead, a touchdown favored over UTSA right now going into the half. And outside of some big mistakes, a couple big turnovers, you got to like what you see from the Illini so far. It looks like Williams has settled in a little bit after he did not look too hot those first couple drives. And as you can see, Illinois has been pretty balanced on offense. They've definitely been able to pass the ball more than UTSA, who's been a bit more one-dimensional. But those turnovers right there, 2 turnovers to 1, that's going to be a difference maker in close ball games like this sometimes. UTSA gets the ball to start the second half. Linebackers blitz as McCormick gets the ball, and that's snuffed out there. That was Seth Coleman, the right end there, to get the stop. 3rd down and 11 now as he fires and hits Clark, and that ball's just going to be just short. Tariq Barnes saved a 1st down potentially and forces UTSA to kick the ball away. Great stop for the defense as the offense gets the ball, and Epstein's making some cuts and gets a nice 17-yard run there. The middle of the field's been open on some of these runs. That's where Epstein's been making his money today on this Roadrunner defense. 1st down and 10 now, play action. Williams is going to take the sack. Second down and 19. Williams is going to fire, hits Navarro on a curl route, and picks a huge chunk of that back. It's going to be 3rd and 4 now. This is 4-down territory for Coach Diehl as Williams is going to tuck it, and he's got an easy 1st down. Williams is very good reading on the option, and that's why he's starting. That's why you haven't seen Robinson today, because of that dual threat capability. It's just so deadly when it's used properly as he hits Navarro in tight coverage. Nice catch there by Navarro. It looks like Williams could have waited longer to make that throw, but they'll take it. You get a 1st down. As Luke Ford in motion as Epstein gets the handoff, and he cuts over the middle and picks up 9 yards there. Epstein waiting to hit his hole, and he gets it and trips over a few guys, picks up a huge chunk. 2nd down and 1 now near the goal line. Williams gets a key block there as Armstrong's wide open. Touchdown, Jafar Armstrong. His 1st as a Fighting Illini. And the Illini take a 2-score lead here midway through the 3rd quarter. Armstrong ran a nice Manning route and got himself wide open. Great, terrific play call there. Nice blocking by this Illini offensive line. And UTSA takes over. Narkisi is going to scramble, gets himself out of the pocket, and he slides as Ware was about to come in and blow him up. Narkisi's going to keep it again, but he pitches to Dawson, and there's Beeson coming in and stopping that play. That's a 4-yard loss. Nice play by Marquise Beeson. 3rd down and 11 now as Narkisi's facing some pressure, and he hits Franklin, and he's going down the sideline as Jartavius Martin, the safety, knocks him out of bounds. What happened there? It looks like Beeson just got beaten in a 50-50 ball, and he just looked like he was surprised that Franklin came down with that ball. Narkisi fires into traffic that's broken up there. Beeson's only a 3rd-year sophomore out there at corner, but it's plays like that he's going to have to clean up if he wants a shot at the NFL in a year or two. 3rd down and 8 now. Narkisi hands off to McCormick, and he picks up some nice blocks and a broken tackle, and McCormick gets in for the touchdown. UTSA cuts the lead in half, as it looked like we had the safety Jartavius Martin take a bad angle there, and McCormick gets in for the touchdown. Illini are going to take over now. 2:48 left in the quarter. Luke Ford in motion as Williams is going to keep it yet again. Picks up a nice block from Ford and gets himself out of bounds. The read option's been utilized heavily so far today. This time they're going to hand it to Epstein, who gets the first down. How many times have I said it so far? Epstein is a first down machine. And Williams is going to scramble and gets absolutely blown up there. That looked like a bootleg rollout. Dadrian Taylor was there on the edge and just completely blown him up. That play was just completely broken. Second down at 17 as they're going to fire the slip screen off to Epstein. And he's going to get up to around the 35-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Can the Illini convert? Williams changing the play a little bit. He's going to scramble to his right, and he's going to fire to Ford, and he just can't quite get there. Nobody was home, and the Illini are going to have to settle for a 4th and short. They're going to punt it away. That was punter Hugh Robinson, the freshman. That's his first collegiate punt as an Illini. And UTSA returns it to the 35 as they hand off to McCormick here. And McCormick is breaking some tackles. He's had a good day too, matching up Stein. 3rd and inches for the Roadrunners as McCormick's going to get a missed tackle from Cooper that pushes him just over the line for a first down. Under center, Narkisi hands off to McCormick once again as Barnes and Delano Ware, the outside linebacker, track him down. Screen to Jones as Witherspoon just absolutely blows him up there. What a play by Witherspoon. It looked like he blew him up so hard he knocked the wind out of himself. That's going to be in the 3rd quarter. Illini trying to hang on. Defense on their heels with a 1-score lead. Third down and 10. Can the defense get a stop? McCormick out of the gun. He's going to fire, and Franklin gets behind the defense and picks up the first down. A big conversion for the Roadrunners. Looked like Franklin was working on Beeson there. Tight end in motion. Narkisi's going to fire over the middle. He hits Clark, but Barnes is there to snuff him out. Narkisi's under fire, and he gets sacked. That was Seth Coleman in there. Nice spin move, working the edge, and he just gets the sack. What a play by Coleman. That's going to force a 4th down, a field goal, and we'll see if UTSA can hit this. It's about a 47-yarder as that ball's going to be short and no good. A 47-yard field goal, and it came up short. Illinois gets the stop and comes through unscathed. The offense working back. Williams changing the play at the line. Faces a blitz, and Armstrong catches the ball on a slant. Picks up the first down. A couple nice receptions for Armstrong so far. Fresh set of downs for the Illini. Williams in the pocket. He's going to scramble to his right, and he's going to just get out of bounds. 2nd down and 10 now. Illinois working the midfield. Williams going to scramble to his right. This time the defense is drawn away by the receivers, and Williams is able to pick up the first down. That's some nice field awareness there by Williams, and to his credit, he sees the hole and picks up the first down. And some nice blocking here for Epstein as he gets along the edge. And I don't know if you saw, but that's the left guard, Kendrick. That's why he's an NFL prospect. He came, he pulled around and picked up a nice block for Epstein there. As this time, Williams scrambles to his left and gets hit and just gets rid of the ball in time. A lot happening on these last few plays. Williams on the option, and that time, that was snuffed out. Trevor Harmonson read that like a book and takes down Williams in the backfield. 3rd and 13. Williams all day to throw, and he's going to fire to Navarro, and it's incomplete. He had Navarro there. He had a step on the defender. If that ball just had a little bit more air under it, that might have been a touchdown. Caleb Griffin puts it through, though. A 47-yard field goal. He's got the leg to hit it. And he's going to put Illinois up 2 scores once again. Clark to return for UTSA. He's up, and he's going to get up to the 27-yard line, but there's a flag. We're getting a holding, so that's going to wipe out that return for UTSA, and that's going to put him back. 1st down and 10 from the 15. Roadrunners backed up in their own territory. Narkisi in the pocket, fires to Cephas. And that's actually Eddie Smith there, the backup strong safety, to make that tackle. It's good to see Eddie Smith get the field after transferring here from Alabama. You might not see a lot of him this year, but you'll definitely see him next year. As Narkisi's running around, and that's Jamal Woods, the nose tackle, that gets out there and pulls him down. Nice play by the big man, Jamal Woods. All preseason Big Ten second team. He'll make a play or two like that. Roadrunners slow getting back to the line as they're facing a 3rd down. 5 wide, Narkisi in the pocket. He's going to bail out, and he's going to get the 1st down. Jartavius Martin, the safety's coming in on a blitz as Narkisi's going to fire downfield, and Witherspoon almost picks it off and knocks it down. Tell you what, Witherspoon's did a good job winning those one-on-one battles today. He's definitely had a good game. Narkisi's going to bail out of the pocket again, and he's going to get taken down, but there's another flag as it's a face mask. And that's going to be on Shimon Cooper, the outside linebacker. That's going to give the Roadrunners a 1st down here. UTSA is going to run a screen here to McCormick. And UTSA is going to have to start firing the ball downfield more. Only 2 minutes to go, and they're down 2 scores. They've liked to run the ball a lot. This is definitely not the strength of this team as Woods gets some pressure, and Cooper's there to snuff it out and make a nice tackle there. It's going to be 4th down and 6. Here we go. If this defense can get off the field, this will likely end the ball game. McCormick out of the gun, and Jamal Woods comes in, gets some pressure, and Narkisi is sacked. Jamal Woods gets by his man, Seth Coleman there on the outside, and the Illini pummel Narkisi. Nobody's home. David Diehl's fired up for his defense. It looks like they just got to stop, and only a 1st down will ice away this game. Hand off to Epstein as UTSA calls a timeout. Epstein up the middle, and he can't quite get there. Somehow stays up. Roadrunners going to call another timeout. 1st down's going to end the game. Will the Illini get creative here, as it looks like Williams is changing the play? And they're going to hand it off to Epstein, who's got the 1st down. Epstein's been a solid rock all game. He picks up the 1st down, and that's going to secure the W for the Illini. Williams in the victory formation, and Illinois comes out 34-24 winner over UTSA. All in all, a fun game. A nice opening game for David Diehl. It was great to see this offense. Isaiah Williams looked shaky at the beginning. A few big mistakes at the beginning for the Illini, but ultimately they calmed the nerves. They got it together. They were the better team, and they came out ahead and won the game. As you can see here, the Illini basically were ahead in most stat categories. Some of those turnovers you'd like to see cleaned up there. and they were ahead total yards 528 to 315. Isaiah Williams 18 of 30, 235 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Outside of those first few drives, not a bad day for Isaiah Williams. Narkisi didn't throw the ball as much. He was 14 of 24 with a touchdown and a pick, but he was more deadly on the ground, as Williams was as well. But how about Mike Epstein? 20 carries, 139 yards, 2 touchdowns. Mike Epstein definitely was the rock for this offense. Isaiah Williams with 35 yards. It was interesting that Chase Brown, nor did the other Chase get any carries today. Epstein was the full bell cow. As receiving, Epstein also led in receptions. Navarro 4 yards, 65 yards and a touchdown. Jafar Armstrong with a couple receptions and a touchdown. Luke Ford got 3 receptions. Everybody's getting a little piece of the pie today. That's what you love to see, and it's good to see that you got to showcase a lot of these Illini players that are going to be playing the field this season. Tariq Barnes, the linebacker, had a great day. 8 solo tackles, 3 tackles for losses. Jamal Woods was an absolute monster on defense. As you can see, Mike Epstein was the player of the game. And Jamal Woods on defense, 5 tackles, 3 tackles for losses, and 2 sacks. That's why he was preseason second team All Big Ten. Alright guys, that's going to conclude today's episode. It was a fun season opener at home. Next week, week 2, the Illini travel on the road to Charlottesville to face the Virginia Cavaliers. That should definitely be an interesting Power 5 non-conference matchup. Virginia definitely is, on paper, the better team. They're going to be about a touchdown favorite or so. It'll be a good measuring stick to see how good this team really is as they go on for the first road test of the season. We'll see you next week.